The police complaint system is broken. Now, I'm sure most of you are saying to yourself, yeah, come on, Pap, we know that. What's new? But a report recently has determined that police forces often frustrate and delay proceedings of police complaints by only providing written statements instead of interviews about alleged misconduct. Now, I mean written statements from the police accused, not from the person making the complaint. It is also found that there is a reluctance to punish police due to the risk to public confidence in the police. It said that over the last 3 years, some 418 misconduct cases were held by UK forces following an initial investigation with the IOPC. In those cases, the panels gave 18 final written warnings, 57 written warnings, took management action in 50 cases, and took no further action in 12 cases. For gross misconduct, disciplinary panels dismissed 55 police officers without notice, gave 36 final written warnings, and 4 written warnings, allegedly. There were 3 cases from Hampshire Police that were investigated by the IOPC, and in all 3 of these cases, IOPC investigators found that at least one officer or member of police staff had a case to answer for misconduct and advised the force to hold a disciplinary panel. Of these 3 cases, which by the way resulted in 2 deaths and 1 serious allegation of discriminatory language, management action and further training was the highest course of action taken by Hampshire Police against the officers. An IOPC director said the reason so many officers did not face further action could have been because individual misconduct panels held by police forces require a higher threshold to find misconduct proven than the IOPC investigators, which I find particularly weird because police misconduct processes are set out in the police conduct regulations, which all police forces use when considering cases of misconduct, and therefore you would imagine that the IOPC use the same to come to a judgment too. Deborah Coles, Executive Director of Inquest, a charity which provides expertise on state-related deaths and their investigation, spoke at the Home Affairs Select Committee in January after the Select Committee inquiry started in 2021 into the effectiveness of the IOPC. She told the committee that sanctions against police officers were too rare and the lack of punishment risked undermining confidence in policing. The criticism, she said, also extended to the fact that very few serving police officers had faced criminal proceedings for alleged offences carried out in the line of duty. Police Federation of England and Wales National Vice Chair Chi Donald said at the same Select Committee hearing, "For years we have been concerned over the time it takes to conclude police disciplinary investigations. Protracted and disproportionate misconduct investigations have ruined the lives of too many police officers and their families by damaging their mental health due to the stress." Oh, poor plod. I mean, what about the disproportionate amount of abuse and misconduct the public face from police and the resulting effect on their mental health? Chi Donald added, "It is vital we have an independent, impartial body that has oversight over policing so officers are rightly held accountable for their actions. But the IOPC often inexplicably pursues vexatious allegations, which may be a reason why a significant proportion of cases have resulted in no further action." The old vexatious allegations. Yep. We, the public, know only too well about vexatious allegations and arrests from police. Oh, wait. You're actually talking about vexatious allegations from the public. Silly me. Look, from what we see on a daily basis, I find it hard to believe that there are many vexatious allegations. A few, maybe, but I think many of them are warranted. Director of Strategy and Impact at IOPC, Kathy Cashell, said, "It is a really complex system and there is a power balance between the complainants and the complained about. There is a lot more the system can do to support that. There is a question as to whether there should be more support, more advocacy for people going through that complaints process." Now, personally, I think what's needed is for an independent complaints procedure that is not overseen by ex-plod. The IOPC must be and must remain uninfiltrated by ex-police who have a bias towards the public due to years of indoctrination through the police force brotherhood. Maybe I'm wrong. After all, these are just my opinions, but I'm sure I'll be told somewhere in the comments that I don't know what I'm talking about, and the poor police have a tough time having malicious complaints targeted at them. But I say maybe you should look at the amount of cretinous plod I've reported over on this channel through the past 2 years who have got away with serious offences with nothing more than a telling off, and then come back and tell me that I'm wrong. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.